Hello Internet, this is Zarlin, and this is one of the closest games I've ever played in League of Legends. Playing Diana mid, but we're going to start off with Teemo and Varus trying to invade blue buff. Going to just chase them all around, have to blow flash in order to get first blood right here. And we're just going to go back to our respective lanes now. So I'm facing a Kali mid, and I play this matchup extremely horribly. I don't know why I ever walk into her little bubble thingy, but I do get ignited. Ignite her with the ignite, her do end up getting second blood, I guess, call it. And even though I do play this matchup pretty poorly, I don't ever really die early on. I get away with extremely low health again with the ignite. And after I came directly back to lane, Akali had not left. Got the kill on her, start moving back to my tower, and I'm like, oh, I'm not afraid of war. He's not even level 6. Turn back around. All my cooldowns are back up. Just go all out on him. He tries leaving again. Just pop my Q and kill him. So I have a pretty good lead, but Akali's actually beating me in farm, mostly because I have to continue roaming because our bottom lane is losing quite horribly. And I play this completely wrong. I was going to jump to Teemo, but clicked on Varus instead. Varus does go down, but Teemo's going to get away. And I don't have my jump because I jumped to the wrong person. Now, they're going to be fighting around Dragon. And I'm going to be dumb and run directly into Akali. And everyone else. And I think I get away. Varus arrow. Then they just have a little bit of a Mexican standoff here and then just go on their ways. Once again, bottom is being pushed because Varus is extremely strong. And use everything we can to get Varus. He ults me so I can't follow him. And then Akali just comes and cleans everyone up. Everyone. This Akali gets extremely fed here. And one of my big things is I like going after Varus because Varus is extremely strong, but I overcommit, and here I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill him. Oh, there's an Akali. And I just go down for no penalty at all, and Varus is going to get away. Hooray. Just gonna throw my Q in there, and Akali's just like, hi, how are you doing? Going to get ulted by Warwick. And overall, Akali's just cleaning all of us up. And it looks extremely like we're going to lose here. Akali's just killing everyone in sight. And Darius, Draven's brother, is going to get away with extremely low health there. And we're going to start another fight, once again, around Dragon area. I'm going to focus everything I have onto Teemo, because that's the smart thing to do. And once again, focusing a lot of things on Darius, which is, once again, smart things to do. Which actually it isn't at all. Now, going to be chasing, run into a Teemo Shroom that is everywhere. Get ulted by Kale. And we run into Akali, and Kale's just like, I don't want to deal with that. I miss my Q, so I cannot see Akali, and I run into her Shroud like a dumb idiot. And Akali's just gonna chase Kale. Kale thinks maybe she'll get away. But Akali has jumps. Akali can, in fact, jump, even though she is white. Once again, fighting around Dragon. It's one of the places we like to fight. We do have oracles, but we do still run into all sorts of things. Alistar misses his headbutt pulse combo. I use everything in my arsenal to try and get rid of Varus once again, and Akali just runs rampant on our entire team, while Warwick and Kayle fight top. And this is just pretty much to illustrate that our top lane Kayle can 1v1 anyone in this game right now, besides maybe Akali, and that's going to be our saving grace. We just chased a Varus down the lane. It wasn't that exciting, so I skipped it. And then Darius comes and pulls Alistar. And then Alistar gets melted by Akali. And then I get melted by Akali. And then Tristana gets melted by Akali. Because Akali is extremely strong. Akali is currently 12-4, and Teemo has disconnected. But then reconnects a few minutes later. Now, we're actually fighting around their jungle. Alistar finds Akali, but soon wishes that she doesn't. I miss my E completely, which I do a lot in this game. I decide, hey, Varus is a big important target, and Akali is dead at this point. So let's get rid of her. And kill him. Grab that, and now we chase the Teemo. Chase the Teemo. Oh, Teemo's gonna get away because of the gosh darn Teemo shrooms. Directly after that, I head straight for Dragon, and Kayle heads for bottom lane, but Teemo finds her. I'm gonna speed this up right here and steal the Dragon for us. Now, we think Varus is all here by himself, but of course we're dumb because everyone else is Mia, and we just kind of run into everyone. Now, we do get Varus here quite soon, but Akali is going to get everyone else. So not exactly a good exchange there, and really stupid on our part. Also, I really freaking hate Teemo shrooms. So much so that I will use everything in my power to try and grab Teemo, even when I miss my E, which I do a lot in this game. Varus just kind of uses everything on us there. Teemo kills our AD carry, which is not the best. Go all out on this Akali. And then on Teemo. And then on Warwick. We're actually gonna get stuff. And Darius is just kind of sitting in his base. Don't know exactly what happened to him. Maybe he disconnected, not 100%. He's just kind of sitting there. Probably would have lost if he was there. Skipping ahead once again. I'm just kind of farming. And our Alistar is going to find a Teemo and have to flash away. And a Varus. Once again, probably didn't need to use the ultimate there. Probably would have been better suited for the Akali. But that's fine. Still got the Akali. And now I'm going to be stupid and think that Darius isn't there and just run straight into him. Teemo's gonna die. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. And they are going to take this mid tower, which will help us make this one of the closest games ever. Darius almost dies. Kayle has to use her ult. And we do get the blue turret. Now I have my GA now. And Akali has a GA now. And Akali is all around pretty much stronger than I am now, but we both have GAs. And I know this, so I'm like, okay, I have to go on Akali and make sure that she loses her GA about the same time I do. And so, I stray from the team, go directly after Akali. Use everything I can. She's low on cooldowns now, so the rest of us come together, and I lost mine a little bit more before she did, but overall, works out pretty well for us. And Kale gets a triple kill. And right after that fight, we run down to this inhibitor. And since Darius is coming up right now, we're like, okay, get the inhibitor and run. Now that is the first inhibitor down of this game. But we're going to skip for a little bit more, back down to their bottom jungle, and I get hooked stupidly because everyone should know that you are not supposed to use, not supposed to stand close to a wall when there's a Darius on the other team. And now once again, we're just getting eaten by Akali and Varus. Kale is going to try and be a hero here, but we are being too stupid for her to be the hero. We're going to go after Varus. I'm trying not to go after Varus for some odd reason, and Alistar is just going to get eaten by Varus. I lose most of my health, and then Tristana's just like getting destroyed. Single kick. I'm going to lose my GA, and Akali is not going to lose hers. And that's going to be a bit of a problem for us. So now, skipping forward a wee bit, where we're down all of our inhibitors, down to our Nexus towers. And I have to go all in on Varus and in on Akali. And we actually do well enough in this fight that it's down to Akali and Kale. And Kale does well enough that with her ultimate that she can break Akali's GA. But not well enough for any of that. And if you saw that, that was Amumu using his ultimate on creeps. And so we waste a whole bunch of time until his ultimate is back up in order to engage again. Which I'm just, of course, going to skip. And proper targeting leads it to us winning fights. And also Warwick not actually being in that fight and pushing instead. And now we're just going to speed this up here in just a second. And Kale and I are going to run straight for this inhibitor and maybe win the game? No. There's still a couple minutes left. We can't win the game yet. Mostly because by the time we kill this tower here, the top one, Varus and Darius and Teemo will be up. And we're like, screw that. So we get this tower as much damage as possible before Varus gets up, and we book it out of town. But, now the enemy team has Baron, and, we're like, this has got to be our last stand. We go all out on Akali, mostly because that's a main source of damage. While they're going on Akali, I switch to Varus, take him out as fast as possible, lose my GA, take out Teemo, take out Darius. Akali loses her GA. Take out Akali, and then we're just like, screw it. Run for the inhibitors as fast as possible. Tristana running as fast as she can, rocket jumping all over the place. I run back to get healed by Alistar, because I don't know how many more stupid Teemo shrooms I'm going to run into. And honestly, we should have lost this game. We were down by 5k gold. We should have lost this game, but this has been the closest game I have ever played in League of Legends. GG to the opposing team, and thank you for watching.